Right now I'm going to tell you one of the biggest mistakes that I guarantee that you make almost every day, if not every day, multiple times a day. And that is hating yourself, thinking of yourself in a bad light. You know, obviously, let's be real here. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect, no one's perfect. We all do shitty things, we all make mistakes, we all do things that we regret later on. And obviously, it is healthy to have this sort of like self-accountability every once in a while. When you do something shitty, to think, oh, that was bad, I'm a bad person for doing that. You know, that is obviously a good thing. You know, to be able to admit to doing bad things when you do them. But oftentimes, we don't do anything bad. We're good people. You know, we do good. Or we don't do any harm to anyone or anything. But still, we just think of ourselves in such a poor light. Haven't you ever felt like you just hate yourself, you know, out of the blue for no reason? Maybe you look in the mirror and you hate the way you look, or you think back at a situation, you know, you met some friends during the day and you just didn't get along with them or something, and then you just feel like shit. You feel like you don't belong in your friend group, in your class, in your work environment, you know, you just don't fit in. That's just gonna make you hate yourself sometimes. You're gonna feel like you're not adequate, you know? You get feelings of inadequacy. But that's a big mistake, you know, to think yourself poorly, you know? Think of yourself as less of a person, you know, when you're going through stuff like that. The best tool you have at your disposal is optimism when you're going through shit like this, you know? When you feel bad, when you're going through a hard time, when you're not feeling like you belong, when you hate yourself, just be optimistic. You think, oh, I'm not good at social interactions, I'm not gonna get friends, I'm not gonna blah, I'm not gonna blah blah blah, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna be able to do that. You just think of yourself as like such a low person. Like, if this is the normal person, this is a highly skilled person, this is gonna be you right here. Why? Because that's how you think of yourself. You think of yourself as, I'm such a low lifer, I don't talk to anyone, no one wants to talk to me, I'm such an unlikable person. Because if I was likable, then everyone would be talking to me, right? But they're not. So I must be unlikable then. But oftentimes you're not unlikable. Oftentimes a lot of these people just need to come out of their shell more. They need to believe in themselves more. That's the problem. You're not giving yourself a chance. The first step is, you know, before anyone else can love you, before anyone else can start appreciating you and shit, first you need to appreciate yourself. Because if you don't appreciate yourself, no one's gonna do it for you, dude. And that's just facts. You know, the first step, if you feel like you're a shitty person, if you feel bad about yourself, if you feel like, oh, I'm not worthy of friendship and shit like that, because there might be some people watching this that they're like, nah, there's no way anyone thinks like this. Dude, trust me, there's plenty of people that have gone through that are going through that right now, you know. So yeah, if you get any of those feelings, the first step is to stop thinking of yourself in such a bad light. Don't think of yourself as, I'm such a, you know, inadequate person. I don't get along with people and stuff like that. No, just think, well, you know, I make mistakes. You know, I've done stuff in the past that made me maybe a little bit unlikable, made me seem unlikable. But I know in my heart that I can be likable to people. So why don't I, you know, the next time I meet someone new, because, you know, maybe the other people have a tarnished perception of me. When I meet a new group of people, let me try to be a little more jolly, a little more optimistic, a little more, you know, outspoken and shit. Don't think of yourself as like a lonely guy, blah blah, the fucking lone wolf, sigma, fucking bullshit. Now think of yourself as a friendly guy, you know. Maybe you don't have friends, but you're willing to make some. But don't just put like this sticker on you. Just don't put that sticker on your forehead that says, I don't have friends, I'm a loner, you know? I've been talking about friends and stuff. I've been giving an example, but this can go way farther than just social interactions and stuff. I don't know what other examples to give, but you know, people always put bad, what's it called? Labels, you know? You could say labels. They just put a bad label on themselves and they just write there, oh, I'm a bad person. I'm, you know, not good at making friends. I'm not good at sports. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. I'm bad at that. Take the label off, dude. You're not bad at that. You're not bad at that. You're not bad at that. You're just a person trying to become better. You know? Don't think of yourself as a good person or a bad person. Just a person that's trying to get better. You know? That's pretty much the best thing you could do, instead of putting a label on yourself and then, you know, trying to subconsciously stick by that label, because that's that's what happens. When you have a label on yourself, when you think of yourself in a certain light, you subconsciously just cling on to that image of yourself. Alternatively, you know, unless you're just thinking of yourself as a regular person trying to get better, you could, you know, although I don't know how much I recommend this to most people, you could think of yourself as higher. You know, when we did this, you could think of yourself, maybe you're here. You could think of yourself as here. That's a little bit delusional, but you might get new confidence to, you know, get better and better by doing that. Say you have no friends, but you kind of bullshit yourself. You bullshit yourself into like acting like you've got a lot of friends, and that just kind of puts you in the correct frame of mind to actually like go around and have good interactions with people. My recommendation is just stay here in the middle most of the time. Maybe go up and down over here, but don't go down here, dude. Down here is no good. Down here is alright. Down here is alright. This is optimal, and this is bad, and this is fucking shit right here. You don't want to be here. If you're here, walk up the fucking stairs, you know? Get up. Take the fucking escalator if you want. But just go up, dude. Come on. I know you got this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the things I wanted to say today. Just don't think of yourself in a bad light. Just start thinking of yourself in a good light, or a neutral light at least. And just improve, dude. There's always fucking light at the end of the tunnel. There's no fucking roadblocks in the way. You got it, dude. Like, you got this. You're not gonna fuck it up, dude. And just believe me. Doesn't matter how many fucking times you fucked it up, you're not gonna fuck it up this time. Alright? So yeah. Remember, you only live once, so don't fuck it up. Don't fuck your life up, dude. You only live once. So yeah. I'll fucking see ya. Bye-bye.